I can't hear anything? Oh, it's because my earphones are down. There we go. Captain Sims asked me to recover a stolen radio. Search the cave in Casterfell Woods for the stolen radio part. Captain Sims told me a group of rebellious villagers in league with the druids in the woods have stolen a part from their high-powered radio set. He wants me to recover it so he can send out a message for extraction if the time comes. He's marked the Speaking Cave in Casterfell Woods, the spot where he believes the druids have taken the radio part, so we have to go back to the woods. Do you know what would be a good idea before I go into the woods? Using a bandage. Get my health up. Health up. Cannot speak today. What's this? Rapid travel network. Holy shit. Has this always been here? Tattered note.
March 1954. To all staff regarding the site visit next week, chuffed by all your hard work, the experimental induction accelerated rapid travel network has run without a fault for 2 straight trips now. Absolutely super. Let's get everything shipshape for the inspection next week. We nab the funding from the pneumatics team. The drinks are on me for the rest of the month. Here are your postings. Good luck. Attached is a map of the rapid travel network.
Regions. Ah. Casterfell Woods. Where's this going to spit me out at? It's going to spit me out up here, isn't it? Okay. So we need to get to Speaking Cave. That's the castle. That's the interchange. That's the manor. Sewer tunnels. Of course it's going to have the thing for the object, so we're not that far away from it. And of course the interchange has been blown out. Can we... Ooh. We've got this. Another note.
Experimental travel network disused. To the reader, the British Atomic Research Division is no longer responsible for your safety.
Oh wait, do we have to... We have to go to those locations and actually... Okay. Is there actually another way to Casterfell Woods? Because I can only remember coming to the sewer that way. Wyndham Village, there we go. So there is actually another way, but that's through the sewer tunnels, is that? Yeah. So I could have gone across and down. Why are you marked? Rapid travel network, the interchange. Okay. Cool. So I'll see about coming back that way. Now, however, we're going to go through the sewer tunnels. I have some rather nice smoked whiskey and ginger Paranumerit costs. I'm not entirely sure if I can remember. It's just a bottle that we have purchased at some point, and I'm drinking it because nobody else does. And if you haven't had that before, I highly recommend it. Down this way by the looks of things, and then go over. Now, are these guys friendly? I don't think so.
Don't be daft.
No,
Nobody wants trouble.
Okay.
Fuck the way you came. Go on. Bastard got another.
Bloody hell!
Yeah.
Well, I didn't mean to do that. I mean, I meant to kill them, but I wasn't meant to set them on fire. I have a feeling like this is going to be another one of those episodes where it's just a case of, oh, we've got so many places to go and things to do, and then all of a sudden it's just Speaker's Cave again. Missing the path entirely. You know, you would have thought the henge with the giant blue fog would probably have given it away. I forgot this has weird heartbeat controls that pulsate whenever you need to get too much heart rate. Now, where could this radio be? It's not going to show the inside of this cave, is it? No. Probably it's going to be in the storage compartment areas, which I believe is up here. Although it also could be in their giant cave section. Oh, I should probably get my torch out so you guys can see. I forget that streaming compression destroys everything.
Hey, you're out of bounds, yeah?
Oh.
Weapon down or die. Time to bleed.
There we go. What have you got on you? Ow.
Carve them up.
Double ow.
Kill them all. Ah!
There we go. This one's totally covered, so he's got a hatchet and claw.
There's someone here.
Oh my god! Oh my god, that was so close.
We don't know. You will be more use dead.
Come on, we've got to turn the tables.
No mercy for unbelievers.
Okay, how do I...
No, we can't let them win.
Gonna tear you apart.
I've been playing Helldivers all week, why is this...
Gather them up.
I have nothing. London method.
Help me! I bleed.
You know, the amount of times that I've killed these guys, you would have thought that, you know, would have been somewhat easier coming back here, but no. It's got to be up here somewhere, isn't it? Oh, you.
There's someone over there.
Why did I throw that? Sure, we'll use the sickle for now. We'll be fine. Now that I've got my knife back. It's a farming knife and mace. Oh, look, food. Eat that. Oh, I need space, aren't we? We'll eat a Polish pasty. That always seems to go down well. And you.
Sergeant Malloy, to answer your question, we are one bored squadron leader away from perdition. If those RAF dolts decide the quarantine is insecure and enact Operation Atomfall, the whole zone will burn. That's why we have to get out as quickly as humanly possible, and why we don't tell the good people of Wyndham a single blessed thing about it. Now you have your answer. Erase this recording immediately. That's an order.
So, Operation Atomfall, by the sounds of it, does that mean nuke the area again? Or does it mean... Well, it's the only thing that I could think of, because the entire zone will burn. Almost got twisty turned around. Went back round to the... Oh! This wasn't here before, was it?
This is Pathfinder 5 Alpha calling Overseer 1. Pathfinder 5 Alpha calling Overseer 1. Do you read me? Over. Listen. Do not, repeat, do not initiate Atomfall. We are still alive and kicking in here. We're still working to find a way out. But where there's life, hey? Tell the flyboys to keep their napalm in its drums. We're still alive. Do you read me? Overseer 1, do you read me? This is Pathfinder 5 Alpha.
Okay, so nuking? No. Carpet bomb? Yes. Okay. Does this mean that there is a system in place to like a time trial? Are we now on a time trial? Have we always been on a time trial? Are we the time trial? Find... Okay. Now I need to find the interchange bit, which is all the way over at the dam. Here it is. Honestly, this is rather a cool idea for a fast travel system. You know, instead of just going, hey look, click on this map and I'll take you there. Slattendale. There we go.
Keep the peace, Sibby.
We desperately need that radio. Without it, we'll be stranded here.
Here's your missing radio part.
Splendid work! I cannot communicate how pleasant it is to be dealing with somebody competent for a change. You have no idea what it's like around here, and I envy you that ignorance.
I found some tapes alongside it. What's Operation Atomfall?
Ah, Atomfall is, well, it's a necessary evil. This zone is under total quarantine and can never be left insecure. If the quarantine is ever to be lifted, attempts to have cleared the zone internally have proved ineffectual. I regret to say, the zone itself must be sterilized. Those are my orders. Those are terms of the quarantine protocol. It's beastly, but my hands are tied. Finally, we may turn our attention to extraction. You'll no doubt want to know what the extraction plan is. Well, to be blunt, it's you. It seems to me that simple survival, worthy goal though it is, will not suffice for you. You seem curious, driven even, enough to pry and scratch at the zone until it yields its secrets. I applaud your enterprise. I had a suspicion that you might turn up something useful, or die in the attempt. Thus, I was happy to give you your head and let you pry and scratch while I waited. Now we can see the path, and we can escape this trap, you and I.
You've never had an escape route. You expect me to show the way?
You should be flattered. I had faith in you. But be in no doubt, while you may have got us close, you still need my men and I to ensure safe passage out of this place. There remains just one task to be done. You can reach Windscale via the interchange. Once you reach that wretched place, you must destroy the core of the corruption that has blighted the zone. Blow it to kingdom come. Whatever the scientists found, whatever this Oberon is, destroy it.
And then we'll be able to escape?
If you destroy Oberon, I'll wager the interference field will die with it. All we need to do then is call for extraction, as simple as hailing a taxi. Come to me once it's done, and I will guarantee your safety in the chaos that will surely ensue. Be in no doubt. Things are likely to heat up out here the moment you destroy it. Make sure you're ready.
Okay, so now we can go back to the interchange.
Do you have a good reason to leave the village?
We could do this, speak a bit. That's going to be in the playground, isn't it? Huh, dead on. Ooh. Probably not a good idea to be actively loading a shotgun in a shotgun. A revolver in public, you know?
Welcome back.
Is it just this? Change the look of the metal detector, firearms mastery, melee combat, Molotov cocktail stuff that we already know. Is it just this? We sell him that. This opens up that. We could also get something else if we really wanted. Is it really? another one of these so we can actually have space for it. I don't really need tea. Survivor's hatchet. We might as well complete this set. There we go. And something else as well. Give him a Cornish pasty. There we go. That doesn't really change much. Do we already have the melee skills? I don't want to waste my time purchasing something. I'm sure it'll be useful. Too heavy in my favour. Meat. No, you don't want the meat? Okay. Bandage. Another bandage. What did I give you? The sickle? Yeah, don't really need that. We've got the hatchet now. That's good. We'll take that. That's all well and good.
Pleasure doing business with you, my friend.
Cool.
All sorts comes through here. So don't be shy about coming back. Might have something new for you. See you around.
And check out this crafting recipe. Metal detector. A barred version. We can actually do that very easily. Cool. Now what? Cool. That should be okay for us to go here, right? I'm sure. Yeah, he's not freaking out. It's all good. Bit lag. That's always a welcome sign. Not really. Ooh.
James, old friend, I need your help. I made a mistake. I found a way into a secret bunker hidden behind the substation, but there was something in there. It glows blue, but vivid, like no blue I've ever seen on God's earth, and it hurts me. Now I've been hearing voices and I don't know what to do. Meet me outside the bakery tomorrow night. I'll give Iris the slip, and we can go back to that bunker together. Maybe we'll find a cure before this gets any worse. Philip.
Such a shame, man. All of these people just... They're inquisitive and then they go, ah yes, let's go here, and then they die. Also, I like how they have these massive, great big doors, right? This is something that I've only just noticed. Because with the Slayton Hall, Slatin Vale, you know, the other place, the other village, that makes sense because it's a giant, great big garage door, effectively, and then it leads into this door. But this door is a giant door, and yet it only goes through a very small door and then a generator section after that. There's the cache. Anything over here that I can... Oh, shotgun ammunition and glue. That's good. Take rifle ammunition, and what are you? Scrap. Okay.
Access denied. Unauthorized. Access granted. The interchange
Oh, it's you. Can't get me on the table. So where are they coming from? Over there? There are so many of these things. Holy mackerel. What is this? This is the main reception. Can I open the door? No power. Okay. This leads to medical, that leads to Oberon. Where does you lead? You lead to Casterfell Woods. Oh my god, there's really no escape from these things, is there? That's this door. Take the towel. And the rifle ammunition that's underneath the towel. Anything in there? No. Oh! Okay, so I feel like we need to read some things in order. There we go. Get on the table. There we go.
Power Supply Report, March 1953. The hydroelectric turbines at the dam are still providing suitable power levels across the wider research site, but it will soon prove impractical for the interchange to rely on this source of energy. Windscale and its fissile product generation is a self-contained system, so we must make upgrades to the interchange itself. The preliminary results from the atomic battery project are promising, and it is proposed that we support the interchange with such power sources going forward. The power output exceeds expectations in quantity and stability, and should alleviate the strains that the processor and its data stores are currently exerting on the facility. Dr. Garrow and her team have already compiled a full proposal of upgrades to the data stores, and I would suggest that she take the reins going forward.
There's a button. Ah, there we go. Oh. Just gotta keep pushing this. Sorry if you have epilepsy. Maybe I do need the tea actually. That tea does sound like a very good thing to help the heart rate right now. Not my heart rate, the in-game heart rate. It's a massacre. A bloody massacre over there, look at it. To be free of the voices.
12th of November 1957. 23 days since the quarantine. Second air vent is showing the growth now, still unsure of its origin. There is a blue glow emanating from store Alpha, but all doors remain sealed. 179 days since quarantine. Emergency supplies low, continuing to await rescue. Heard voices from store Alpha, impossible. Growth present in many corners, not pleasant but palatable. I heard her. The voices chatter and murmur, but Helen's was amongst them. Isn't she dead? Isn't everybody dead? But her voice was so loud, it spoke of the spot where we used to swim, our moonlit escapes. She wants us to be free of the voices too. A location has been repeatedly circled on the map of Casterfell Woods at coordinates 24.7 east, 85.6 north.
If it's the fucking gone in a big loop. Okay, now where are we now? Data store alpha. Weren't we supposed to be doing something with Data Store Alpha? I found Data Store Alpha inside the interchange. It's currently offline, requires an atomic power source. There's also a strange growth that appears to have spread within. Okay, now what? You shouldn't be here.
You? Well now, it all starts to make sense. My liberator approaches. Many thanks to you. My apologies for running off like that, but discretion seemed very much the better part of valor at the time.
That prison had an awful lot of security for a harmless scientist.
Oh, pure military excess. I'm entirely harmless, I assure you. They were just rather dismayed when I demonstrated a much greater affinity for their technology than was their experience, the Philistines. What were they expecting? I designed the stuff, after all. Things have certainly changed since I left the site. I never intended to return to so much fuss, and, least of all, a jail cell.
Why did you decide to return?
Unfinished business, you might say. Nothing you need to concern yourself. Look at what we built! I couldn't just leave it all behind, could I? I must say, I wasn't expecting garlands and adoring crowds to mark my return, but being thrown into jail was a little much. Lucky for me that you popped by. And you have found your way into the interchange too. I am impressed. When quarantine was enacted after the disaster, I wondered if I'd ever see the inside of this facility again.
Just what is this place, the interchange?
This is a fruit of the last war and the cold one that followed it. The beating heart of research into Oberon and the advantages it might provide to Britain. Slate caverns originally, but given over to science quickly enough when the government realized the significance of what we discovered here.
Who or what is Oberon?
Oberon is at the root of all our troubles here. It's also unwise to ask about it. You've seen a great number of things that are none of your concern already. Really, I should be asking you just how on earth you got inside a secured facility. But since you helped me out of my little bit of trouble, what with the soldiers and the imprisonment and so forth, I shall do you the courtesy of pretending that you are perfectly within your rights to go gallivanting around secret government facilities. In all honesty, I really don't care where you came from. All I care about now is taking care of some business and then getting out of here.
I want out of here too. Perhaps we can make a deal?
I'm sure you do. You don't belong here, do you? Much like myself. Well, perhaps we can help each other. There is something you might be able to assist me with. Very well. A little quid pro quo is in order. Help me, and I shall help you. My research notes are still here in my office, and it is vital I recover them. My office is in the lower level of the robotics section. You'll likely need the signal redirector to bypass the electronic security to get down there. And for heaven's sake, don't touch anything you don't need to. Can you manage that?
Sure. Very well, it's still. I'll get your notes.
Splendid. I'm sure it'll all go swimmingly.
Cool. Now, we do actually need to put the battery in Alpha. Because that was the entire point of going out in the first place. We don't really need those for now. What we do need, however, is not poison, not burn salve. It's the strange tonic. We need this. Oh, hold it. No. I mean, yeah, we need to heal up. Put the battery in there. Good. Cool. Everything is going back to normal. Holy moly. Salve. Okay.
Systems requiring maintenance 27. Active on-site personnel 0.
Okay. Now what do we do? There we go. Unlock that console. Could also probably unlock that one as well. Yeah, you just stand around here and watch me do fucking everything.
You're back! Brilliant work.
Right, I am
All the towers are fully operational again. I do hope you didn't have too much trouble with them. And done brilliantly. I couldn't wish for better readings.
I don't know what I was pressing there.
Now I think it's past time we put an end to this little holiday of ours, don't you? We need one last thing. Our ticket out of here. A piece of Oberon itself.
Oberon, so you know what it is?
I've been doing some digging in the files while you were gone. Lots of the data is locked away, but I managed to get a few fragments of it. Oberon seems to be some sort of object at the heart of the plant. They found it buried near here in the mines, and this whole place was built around it. What the object is, I couldn't tell you. But it does seem it was the source of a material that was at the heart of all the amazing science Bard was doing. My people on the outside can get me out of here, but I'll need a piece of Oberon for them. If you were to help me, I'm sure they'd let you tag along. I mean, you do want to get out, don't you?
My people, who exactly do you work for?
I really can't tell you. It's all rather hush-hush. Loose lips and all that. But look, I'm a decently principled girl, aren't I? Got Sunday school prizes and all that. Help me with this, and you can leave with me. You have my word. You need to get to the Oberon site. Once the interchange is fully powered up, you should be able to regain access to it. They were mining something there. It's worth seeing if the old equipment will extract a core of it. Then, well, you see, then you need to burn it.
How does that help us escape?
Whatever is there is causing the interference field. Destroying it is our best shot at stopping the interference. And then the door is open for us to be picked up and escape. In any case, it's best that what caused all this mess is finally dealt with, wouldn't you say? Now look, once you get there and destroy the thing, the balloon will properly go up and things are likely to get hot here. So, if you have any loose ends you'd like to tie up, I suggest you attend to those first.
Who exactly are you, Joyce? Why are you here?
My, but you're full of satiable curiosity, aren't you? Well, I've nothing to hide. There was an expeditionary convoy sent in a few months ago, and Muggins here was seconded to it. I'm a communications specialist. Girl boffin, the squaddies call me. They needed us ladies to hold up the science end of things. I was drafted in, along with a Dr. Garrow. They say she was a big name here, before the disaster. Anyway, the expedition did not go swimmingly, let me tell you. We barely made it into Slattendale when the bridge was blown out from under us, and the convoy wrecked. Before we knew what was happening, we were beset by a horde of whooping maniacs in masks. It was awful.
How did you make it out?
Well, I grabbed a gun and ran. It was the only sane thing to do. I think I may well be the sole survivor of the convoy. But things are certainly looking up now we're in here.
Did you even get a signal out? Have you heard any news about a rescue?
Oh, sorry. Still waiting for a reply, I'm afraid. But if the message made it past the interference, then I'm sure my people will be sorting out something terribly clever for us as we speak. All we can do now is be ready for when they arrive.
Trapped underneath a bloody live wire, that doesn't help. Let's fix ourselves up, shall we? Let's just get to Oberon. There we go. I'm surprised there isn't an option to tell her that, you know, Dr. Garrow is in the interchange, here's the location, go find her. But, you know, I'm sure that would be a mystery for later.
Reminder for robotics personnel. Mining operations remain on hiatus until the investigation is completed. If you require access to the workings, speak directly with the inquiry team.
Susan's looking too good. This one's Susan. Finding Frank and his signal redirector.
Temporary quarantine my ass. 2 full days since the explosion and still no sign of an evacuation plan. We need a guarantee. We need that device Dr. G was developing. She called it a signal redirector and used it to remotely fiddle with our power cables. Frank Stevens helped make the device, and he might still be hiding out in robotics. Head down there and look for him, will you? I'm off to see why Emma's gone quiet on us. John.
Yeah? No. Back here? No. It's behind that train. Secret shotgun ammunition and stuff. Cool. I'll be doing robotics. I have a new chair. It is a lot quieter than my old chair, but it is also less comfortable than my old chair. SMG ammunition. Oh, a whole bunch of ammunition here. Do we need the 911? Oh, I'll take the 911 just in case. Dr. Gero, wasn't it? Yeah. Get her research notes. This is quite an extensive facility when you think about it. And we're not going to be jumped, are we? What's power? Okay. Why, yes, I am just opening doors because if there was a chase scene involved in this, I don't want to be stuck behind anything. Now, why did you want me to get this out? Cable. There we go. More string. Telephone. Some cloth. Windscale open newspaper.
Power restored to
Just
experimentation wing.
pulled the lever that
Robotic
is
upper
to
level
reveal, isn't
power
it?
at 50%. Robotics facility status report. Experimentation wing offline. Administration wing offline. Secure laboratory offline.
But from the other side. How do we get to the other side? We need to go up and over by the looks of things. but that requires a storage room key, which we do not have. I guess we'll look on the other side now. Not really much in the canteen, is there? To be honest, I wasn't really expecting much, but still. And it's just a gantry to see over everything. What do I need to use this for? Oh. We're getting closer. It's something to do with this room. No? Do I need to be is it below me? What is that disappeared one? There we go. Ooh, control room keycard. Memo for Dr. Stevens. That's me!
Memo for Dr. Stevens. Frank, I've received the prototype signal director. It's perfect, exactly to my design. I've already tested it out, and it works a charm on our power networks. I'll be keeping this one as my own. No need to tell anyone. I'll only make a fuss about me routing power without the proper permissions. They'll only make a fuss about me routing power without proper permissions. Diane Garrow.
Anything else in here? Ooh, glue, I'll take that. Anything else? There's a spinning claw for some reason. What do you do? Nothing. Okay. Anyway, to the control room. You need me to equip this for whatever reason. So I need sources of light so you can see. I don't need to put anything into production just yet. don't really have an option but to push the button.
This is Frank Stevens. The lower floor has been sealed and the lamp powered down, as instructed. Only a signal redirector device can be used to regain access, and I'm taking that secret with me. The plans for the device, the prototypes, I'm gonna bury them. There's a manor house in Skethermore. The soldiers will have cleared it out by now, so it's as good a spot as any. If anyone finds this message, hell, no one's getting back in here. Not once the quarantine is fully enacted. And if by some miracle you are listening to this, well, I am so sorry. The automated security will be powering up right about now.
It was just another way for me to get the bloody signal I've already got that. It doesn't make sense. They can't hurt me if they can't get through the door. Oh. Shit. Have I just done the one thing that I was explicitly told that I explicitly said I would not do? Equip this.
Investigating potential threat.
Can I get into here now? Cool. Now close the door. Close the door now. Close the door, please. Thank you. Now what? Take the cloth.
Power restored to administration wing. Robotics upper level. Power at 50%.
Sort of shocked me as soon as I leave. No, okay. How close is down here? So I can. There we go. Scientist, what have you got? String and iodine. Fat load of good that's gonna do me. Do I need to redirect the signal from you? That's there. Up, over. You? What do I guess in here? Ah, like this. And then we come down, and we should be able to open the door.
Magnetic locks released. Access granted to robotics lower level.
Simple. Oh. Yeah, okay, how am I actually gonna get down? like that, apparently. Just travel my way down. They're not asking me to do that again, are they? Well.
Robotics lower level remains off limits to all staff. Failure to comply could result in physical injury or death.
I gotta say, despite these things being terribly inefficient and, you know, worthless, they are cool. Very cool looking. Scientist. Locked inside weapons testing.
Frank is threatening to seal the lower level, but Rosie is still down there. She locked herself inside weapons testing. I don't know what on God's earth possessed her, but she took the head office car keyed too. I don't know if it was out of fear or shock or her ridiculous loyalty to Garrow, but please, Bill, you need to get her out. There are 3 security consoles you'll need to activate to raise the shutters. The lab's a death trap with those security measures active, so do it quickly. And then come back to me, won't you? Bring Rosie and we might find a way out of this mess.
Warning. Automated security systems are active in this area under authority of Garrow, Diane.
Target spotted!
No, you don't. You don't spot me at all. There we go. What are you? You're to the interchange. How far out to the interchange? What part of the interchange is this? Oh. This is shit. Oh, I'm gonna die. Yep. Okay. Where's the other one? There you are. I should be able to get some more spores off of you guys, shouldn't I? No? Oh, now where exactly would this thing be? Up here? No, it'd be... replace the ammunition I spent for nothing. Okay. Search the body. Sight office key. That's good. Good indeed. Oh, this is the bit outside the interchange. How do you think this game will end? Or more specifically, which ending should we do? Because we have the telephone operator ending that is just sod it all, burn it all, it doesn't really matter what you do, just as long as it's dead. Then you've got a whole take the core, burn it, and then somehow that equals escape. Either way, we still need Sims to take us out, so we can't do that anymore. Run! And then we have the Dr. Garrow ending, which I'm not entirely sure about. We'll take pistol ammunition. Mining of the artifact has been halted.
General Notice, 9th October 1957. Pending the final results of the X-ray scatter analysis of Oberon, mining of the artifact has been halted. Preliminary analysis suggests a large cavity within the core of the artifact. Till further safety measures are in place, no action that might compromise this cavity will be taken.
Initiating tactical reposition.
Oh shit. Oh.
Target locked. Refining.
I don't think I was supposed to do that. Oh.
Tactical reposition.
What do you do? Push. What's that done? Oh, well, please don't say that I created another one. Oh my god.
Target locked. Preparing for fire.
Still?
Rearming weapon systems.
Hopefully it can't see through glass. Because I have no way to actually kill this thing.
Tactical reposition.
Ah! Shit, 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 shit. I have the keycard, why isn't it letting me through? I don't care, just go through, push everything. There we go.
Target spotted.
There's your little box. You're off now. Where's A? Where's A? Where's A? Over here. Okay. Ooh. I'll take the ammunition. we should make this our thing now. There we go. Head office keycard. Anything else? No. Okay. Boreholes, perhaps? Another way to go through everything. Assorted scrap. I'm not going to be able to deal with them. Ooh. Apparently they're slow to movement, which is good. This must be Dr. Gary's office. Garrow's research notes. We'll get those in a second. Resume the drilling.
Rosie, run over to Oberon Control as soon as you can. Tell Glover we need to resume the drilling. Tell her it's on my authority. Wave this letter in her face if you have to. They're making a lot of fuss over nothing down there, and our production line will stall if we don't get those materials soon.
So, her thing is manufacturing these robots that I forgot were still down here. Yeah, so her thing is that she wants one further infringement for exclusion.
Dr. Garrow, I find I must repeat myself for the 4th occasion. The safety criteria under which BARD operates are not polite suggestions, they are the law, as if handed down on tablets of stone by Moses himself. Your contributions to the Oberon projects have saved you to date, but be warned, you are one further infringement away from exclusion. D. Lancaster, Head of Operations.
So is Dr. Garrow ending just she wants to manufacture the robots and take over the rest of the United Kingdom because question mark, question mark, question mark. Right, Garrow, you have some explaining to do.
Astonishing that Miss Tanner should escape the convoy ambush with nary a scratch. An unusually resourceful young woman, clearly. She's taken an undue interest in some of our more secure systems. One might reasonably wonder why. I intend to keep my distance from her. I suggest you do the same.
Too late. I have your research notes.
Oh, good show! Oh, it is such a relief to have these notes back in my possession. Security concerns, you see. Can't have any old Tom, Dick, or Ivan taking these for light reading.
A memo was down there mentioning you hurrying mining operations.
I thought I'd warned you about reading classified material.
It was right next to the thing.
Try to understand. We were pushing back the very boundaries of known science. Britain depends on progress like ours. If she's to compete with the rest of the world, we couldn't afford any delays. Every decision that was made was for the good of the project. Now listen, I have an offer for you. While you were off fetching my notes, I've been trying to extract what data I can from here. Information was buried, almost as well as the site itself when the quarantine was called. Now, I have unearthed some of what I need, but it has become clear that the most sensitive research is elsewhere. Many of those records were kept at an external data store at the Casterfell Dam. Given your success so far, perhaps perhaps you are willing to make the trip. There's a positive cornucopia of information there. More than enough to satisfy even your curiosity. Well, what do you say?
Why do I feel there are some strings that are attached?
Now. The point of a bargain is that both sides undertake obligations. Of course there are strings attached. That is the way of the world. Listen carefully. Much of our data was stored at the depot site. It should still be accessible if you can get the memory cores operating once more. All the answers your heart desires are there, I assure you. 2 important points, however. Once you're done, you must run a particular command or all your efforts will be wasted. Gen-era. G-E-N-E-R-A. Note it exactly. Secondly, you must not take anything out of that bunker. I cannot overstate that this is all highly classified. Now, here's the keycard. The bunker is out in Casterfell Woods by the dam. I'll mark it on your map.
Back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Looked at this dam. This is a very wonderful looking dam, isn't it? I'm assuming it's this way because it's going around. You going to have any more surprises? Your radiation, which is not a good thing at all. Okay, so apparently we don't have that. Whereabouts do I actually need to go? Over here? Nope. Over here.
Detected. Increasing suspicion quotient.
Where does this thing? Dam data storage has been powered down.
Notice to employees: to protect the contents of this data store, I have powered the facility down. You'll need my authorization to direct power to the control room and start the place up again.
Mechanical. Oh shit, there's no bus in that, okay. like how there's high-tech, not high-tech, but high-intensity music in the background, which is only just audible for me. Probably for you too. It's just a case of, oh, okay, great, we're going to be doing this high-capacity, action-based scene, and it's just, no, I'm behind a wall, you can't get me. And then we use this. And we not set ourselves on fire. Figure out what exactly we need to do, because this very clearly has power. Well, that puts power back that way. Okay, so now I've got to contend with the rats.
Potential threat has disengaged. Returning to alert. Fuel containment failure imminent.
Come on, extract battery. Why aren't you allowing me to extract battery?
Temperature has movement detected.
Run.
Potential threat has disengaged. Returning to patrol. No intrusion detected. Returning to patrol. Containment failure imminent. Error. Battery disconnected. Shutting down.
There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Now what do we have in here? Always the things that I already have, isn't it? We've got water, we need to take that. Training stimulant, very good. More training stimulant. SMG ammunition. The data surely cannot be worth all of this hassle. Come on. Cool. Gunpowder. discovered in Redacted. The object is redacted in length and redacted in width. Drilling operations have provided a source of redacted, invaluable in the production of redacted and other atomic technology. Initial attempts to breach the outer layer of the object have led to the discovery of an redacted organism, which was immediately transferred to redacted for further study. It does appear that we can go through everything.
Assessing. Matching data entry found. Outputting. Please speak a keyword.
Atomic battery. Much of our work on Redacted at the Windscale facility would be impossible without the miracle that is the atomic battery, another offshoot from the research into Redacted object. These compact power supplies are second to none in power supply, with a peak output of Redacted. Remember, in the event of a containment failure in an atomic battery, you should immediately redacted, and redacted. Failure to do so may result in a lifelong redacted.
Assessing. Matching data entry found. Outputting. Please speak a keyword.
The interchange facility was constructed in Redacted as a covert infrastructure system to support Bard research staff in their study of Redacted. The facility can almost be considered redacted. Such is the computational power held by the Redacted and supported by its 4 data stores. The interchange has its own redacted power supply and is capable of functioning indefinitely in the event of a nuclear attack or even redacted by redacted.
Command accepted. The gen error process is irreversible. Are you sure you wish to proceed? Command accepted. Proceeding with gen move. Transferring core data to external battery. Data transfer complete.
Oh, have we fucked this up somehow? We'll use this. I don't want this ending. This ending will suck. At the same time, the other option sucks as well. So they did know. They knew that somebody would try and do both endings at the same time and because that conflicted with how the story works. They made it so that you could only pick one or the other, and I picked the wrong option. I can unpick that option.
Please speak your command.
I think she's a spy.
Command accepted. The gen error process is irreversible. Are you sure you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Proceeding with gen error. Memory bank damage.
Oh, I didn't realise I was so close. Holy well. Get out of there as quickly as possible. My humberdink. And hopefully she will say, "Oh, you've done a good job. Let's head to Bravo." If not, I'm very annoyed.
Ah, you're back. Excellent work. The system reported that you ran the command as I asked. Thank you. Reliability is the greatest of virtues, I often say.
What did you make me do? Did I destroy the data?
Yes, you did. And forgive my lack of candor in not telling you that would happen. I had to make sure the data didn't fall into the wrong hands, you see. So, it's all gone now. They sealed this place off and tried to forget it. Perhaps it's best it remains forgotten.
Can you at least be honest with me about what really went on here?
I suppose you've earned that much. You'll see it soon for yourself. In any case, what is it you want to know?
I'm quite curious about how did it manage to escape?
We drilled a little too deep at the Oberon site. The materials gathered from there were essential to our robotics development, so rapid extraction was of paramount importance. How could we have foreseen what would happen? We exposed Oberon's core, and with it, a massive release of energy. And much more of the biological matter inside was released. The protocol was enacted almost immediately after. Exposing the core also seems to be the cause of the interference field around the site. Soon the zone was completely shut off to the outside world.
But why the quarantine? What's inside Oberon?
While we were mining at the Oberon site, something was uncovered. Some sort of fungus. Not of this world. It seemed benign, or at least not malignant, so we took a sample of it to the medical lab to run some tests. We soon discovered it produced intriguing cognitive advantages when inoculated in small doses. It was some months before we realized its negative effects. We might have continued to study it, developed remedial measures, but for the disaster at the Oberon site. A few days after that were chaos, until a full quarantine protocol was enacted.
So what is Oberon?
Ah, now. Oberon. Oberon turned out to be very much a Pandora's box in reverse. Full of good things, and one very bad one. It's a meteorite, you see. Fell to Earth in Shakespeare's time, but remained buried until shortly after the war. Its shell was thick and yielded a mineral we call oberite, an astonishing material. It allowed us to make the most amazing leaps forward in electronics. I mean, just look at this place. The computers we built were generations ahead of the best machines of anywhere else. Robotics came next, and even some forays into synthetic intelligence. But, oh well. Then we dug too deeply into Oberon in a very literal sense. And that was when we had to enact the quarantine protocols. We had no choice. The escape plan. Very well. As all of this started with Oberon, I'm afraid that's also where we must finish it. You must get to Oberon itself, down beneath the power plant. Once there, use the mining equipment to extract a sample of the core. That's all you need to do. Extract a sample and bring it back to me. Then I shall get us both out of here.
How does this benefit anyone but you?
I'm offering you a way out. Isn't that what you want? Then that's the deal. No sample, no escape. The restoration of power to this place has allowed me to retrieve some fascinating data. It now appears inarguable that Oberon itself is the source of the interference field that shrouds the zone. And the best outcome for this area is that the quarantine and interference field remain in place. As long as the equilibrium of the quarantine zone is maintained, I believe it will keep this marvelous and terrible thing frozen indefinitely. So you must extract a sample, but leave Oberon otherwise untouched. Do that, and we can escape. Consider my offer. It is your only way out of here. One more thing. Tinker too much at the Oberon site, and you'll set events in motion that cannot be reversed. Be sure you are fully prepared before you go there.
Garrow wants a sample. Tanner wants a sample. The only person who doesn't want... The only two people, or one person, one secondary person. The only person who doesn't want a sample is the captain, Captain Sims. And also, technically, what the calling operator... I need to get Bravo open. We can't get Bravo open because we don't have a key to get inside it. So we need to go to Skillen. That is the place where we need to be. Skillen. I'm sure I can be able to do that. Let's get out our pistol, because I'm fairly certain we are still considered... No? Looks like we're good, boys.
Alert! There has been a large security breach at the detention.
Crikey! A dead one.
Okay. Fairly easy to do. Rather nicely intact as well. I like how both of them have alcohol on their person.
Skidmore entrance log. 12th March, interchange at entry gate discovered attempted standard unlock procedures ineffective. 18th of March, attempted forced entry with heavy heavy tools ineffective. 21st of March. Robot entry units attempt brute force entry ineffective. 7th April. Controlled demolition charges used to attempt breach ineffective. 12th of May. Entry error reassigned as sealed storage.
Access denied. Unauthorized. Access granted. The interchange.
Good thing that we've got some sandwich materials, isn't it? Well, can't go in that way. I do not like how quote-unquote secure this place feels. This feels like it. I am about to do some very insane things very quickly. Battery supply problems, you don't say.
20th November 1956. Store Bravo is playing up again, Douglas. The thing's guzzling energy like a hungry animal and the cables can't cope. This is the third battery it's fried in as many months. I need more spares, but all of the batteries are going to Garrett's robots now. Frankly, it's ridiculous. It did cross my mind to find the nearest robot and yank the battery out of its back myself. I would if I wasn't mildly terrified of the things.
At least we're here. And at least we were able to shortcut to later on to do that, otherwise I would have just ended the stream right there. It was a terrible thing to do. Well, wonderful things are going on now.
Power restored in Data Store Bravo. Research collection. Temporary storage. Quarantine has been lifted in this sector. Full power restored to central chamber. Central processor awaiting data signal.
Windscale. All those local stories.
Gave the local dignitaries a tour of the upper levels of the facility today. I have to give Derek and his men credit. Even I was convinced that Windscale was a power plant by the end of the tour. What I would have given to see the looks on their faces if they could see what was really buried down here. All those local ghost stories about the mine. The only thing wrong with them was that they weren't scary enough.
So you have it.
Davis, I got something to attend to at the dam, and I need you to take over crane operations for me. The shipments have been backed up for the last few weeks. Windscale is churning out that borite, or whatever the boffins call it, faster than the rail exports can cope. You'd have thought the barred brass might have run the numbers on that one, but instead they're on my back about the containers blocking the route to the old detention quarter. Let's get them cleared up already, alright?
To whom it may concern.
Stop redirecting my power signals for your own damn use. I know it might seem like the crane control room is inferior to whatever experiments you are running downstairs, but I have cargo to shift from your precious lab. If this doesn't stop, I will march down to robotics and we will have that little chat, Frank. You can tell me what signal redirecting gizmo you have designed and whom you've been handing them out to.
Is this just another way to get in and out? Yep. No power. Where's this go to? That comes from there. No power. Well, it's nice that it did that for me. We were that close. Now that the interchange lives, Oberon must die. Wonderful, wonderful. Ring. Ring. Now what? these are unlocked. It's not giving me additional options to do anything. That's all sorted.